Welcome everybody to another Behind the Name. I'm your boy Boo Dilla.
And your boy Prince J. Ron.
And we got a special guest in the building.
TekLife
representative, man, a legend in the making, man, DJ Field. What's going on, big bro?
Yeah, what's cracking, bro? What's the word?
Oh, chilling, man, chilling. You know, we always have these, start off with the discussion far as the beginning of your journey of, becoming a DJ. So how did it all start for you?
That's a loaded question. All right. So I'm gonna show my age a little bit, but my uncle used to listen to WBMX Lunchbox when I was like 4 years old, right? So he would be getting ready to go out to the club, putting on his tie and shirt. You know, that's how they used to get down back in the day. Lacing up his shoes, he dancing. So I'll be on the side of him, like stepping and dancing, doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Mimicking his moves.
Right.
Little did I know, that any of this would turn out to be me DJing 30 something years later. 24 years later, rather, I'll say. That was the beginning. But I'll say that's not the only. The house music wasn't the only thing that shaped my understanding of music. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, J. Ron. My grandparents used to play like 45s and records like on both ends. So my father's folks are from the Hundreds.
Okay.
My mom's people are from the Holy City.
And can you explain the Hundreds in Holy City for some of the,
Okay. Those who not from Chicago, South, they call it the South Lawndale Community Area for as far as the Holy City, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's south of Roosevelt. We stayed on 21st and Kildare, right at my grandmother's house.
Okay.
Oh, that's my mom's side. So 104th place in Corliss would be my dad's folks. One is the west side, one is the south side. The south side would be the Hundreds, and then the Holy City would be the west side or southwest side.
Right. And they call it the Hundreds because it's like
the 100
and up as far as streets go.
You got the low end, which is like typically 22nd to like 57.
Yeah, low end numbers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Inglewood community area, which spans from like, I think 58th, 59th. Okay, I stand corrected. Thank you, Crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 51st, so 52nd up to like the 75th, right?
We're talking about the Inglewood area?
Yeah.
Yeah, like about 75th. Yeah, you could say like 76, 75th. Because then it merged to like the Chatham area and all them other, right.
We ain't gonna get into nicknames.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All day.
But yeah, so they get an idea of the block range of the sections.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, like listening to 45s and listening to 12s on either end. My preference was I didn't really care for the gospel music because, like, let's be honest, like I was forced to be a choir kid. That's what your grandparents gonna do to keep you occupied. Like, go in there, get in the choir.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So, they tried to keep me occupied by putting me in the choir. That didn't really work out. It was music, but it wasn't my type of music. And then gangster rap came around, and what I'm saying, if you were familiar with anything, you could steal cable if you had the wiring, you know what I'm saying? So it just so happened in our apartment building, we had cable, we had a cable wire. I hooked it up to the TV, because that's what they had us do, be the human remotes. If you was the kids, use the human remote.
Exactly. Pass me that remote control.
That's the remote.
No. How about the dial though? Go turn that. Go turn the TV.
Right. Go turn the dial on a floor model.
Mm-hmm. So we watching like this around the time. So this the 90s, right? So we watching the box.
Ooh, the box. Hey.
Like music, television, you control, right?
Bro.
So half the shit that I sampled was on the box. You know what I'm saying? From like, Can't Touch This to Smack My Bitch Up and stuff like that. My first, the first video that I ever was able to, because they your grandparents are like, go ahead, you can rent you a video. Right. They don't know how it works, but you got to do it. You got to handle that. Mm-hmm. So they let me rent a video. I think the video that I rented, I got a 2-for-1 deal. I got Eazy-E, Only If You Want It. And Smack My Bitch Up. That was the other one. But if you're not familiar with the song. You said you can hear the church organ now. Just sing your comic caving. Shout out to RP Boo.
Right, you got it.
Right.
But no, I remember the box, man. You used to have to call. You can call in to get the song you want played. Like, like that was bro. A time capsule.
I used to get in trouble. Like, who keep ordering all these music videos?
Right, bro. Like
the phone bill. Like, I'm sorry, but as a kid, I didn't know nothing about that.
We didn't know how that worked.
Right.
you just knew how to request a song. That was it.
Right. Call in. Boom. That's throwback. Wow, the box.
Box, bro.
Music you control.
The music you control.
So you said your uncle is who started you into the music scene, right?
My uncle is who got me interested in house music.
House music.
Okay.
And then come to find out, years upon years later, this fool was friends with Byron Stingley.
So he put you in the dough.
Yeah, a little bit. And then everything else is just like, research from there. Like I said, like we fast forward and go to like the 90s. I picked up my first mixtape, which was a DJ Funk mixtape. I forget what, I think it was something Freaks, right? It had dark skinned fat booty girl on the cover.
Okay.
And sidebar, I ended up meeting the same girl that was on the cover of this CD. She was a stripper. Yeah. But
God.
I ended up getting this CD. You know how parents are. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I had this shit up in my house.
Right. We're gonna burn it.
Only because of the cover, not because of the content of the album.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, she threw it out. So I had to sacrifice the cover to keep the tape. So right. Just like any of her other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, your parents, your mom, be like, I take one of her old other cassettes and drop mine in there, close it up and put it back in the rest of the cassettes. Only I knew where it was.
Smart.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Until we got old enough to go to like Best Buy and go get them old, like the Maxells with no writing on it.
Maxell! Hey, stop. Hey, Phil, stop, bro.
For those that don't
Hey.
wait, for those that don't know what that is, can you just comment on that real fast?
A cassette tape.
A cassette tape, bro.
A cassette tape.
Bro.
For those that came into
Clear
the
tape.
digital, yeah, for those that came into the digital age, he's talking about cassette tapes.
Bro. You put
Wow,
me
you're
back
taking me really back to my
bro,
childhood
you put
right
me back
now.
in the time capsule right now.
The Maxwell and the box, like tunes in
Mhm.
the box. That was like, but go ahead, bro.
It would say Maxell on the side of it, probably in like yellow or pink, right? You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro.
Dang.
Okay, cause so basically you was on both sides. You was on the west side and the south side.
Yeah,
So you was getting the best of both worlds as far as music,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? At that time when you was actually learning
Mhm.
from your uncle, like what was what was the difference on what was the differences on each side, like far as music go?
Well, this nigga had a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but he had a thing for Southside girls. So need I say more? He liked jack tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like all those beat tracks, like you know what I'm saying, the Jack Your Body and all that.
Right.
That's what he liked. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Versus, um, a Ron Hardy. Well, Ron Hardy was like more or less like Hard House almost.
Hard house.
Mhm.
Mm. So what's the difference from hard house? Because I never heard that term.
You never heard of Hard House?
Mm-mm.
That's just a classification, bro. Like that's what my feeling of it. Like it's just the drum pattern or the drums that they use.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like to give you an example, um, the whole BS between, you know what I'm saying, like how they classify Dion and Funk. One is Booty House, one is Ghetto House.
Mm.
Literally, the only difference is the side of town that they own.
Right. Right.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Or potentially like Funk was kind of an egomaniac. So there it is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody at some point wants to be king of their own particular genre,
Mhm.
or like, you know what I'm saying, be at the top. But it's actually enough space for everybody to share the same, you know what I'm saying, take up the same room.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That's a key point, right? What you just said, that there's always enough space to take up the same room. You don't gotta fill up that whole room with just one person.
No, you ain't got to push nobody out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ego may call for like a fan base, you know what I'm saying? Or like a critic, but it's enough space in the ecosystem for everybody to exist.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So what was your at that time as well? Was you going by DJ Phil, or what did you have another name?
Nah, man, like my name is Philip, right?
Right.
Okay.
Obviously. Um, but I didn't pick up DJ Phil until I put out my first album. I mean, my first EP. That's
Mhm.
2010. So that's a long shoot from
That's a
where we at
long
right
shoot
now.
for where we at.
Okay.
Um, just Philip or like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Phil, because obviously like I'm the second. So
Okay.
which makes my dad the original owner of the name.
So at that time you were still trying to find yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as in, in life and in the music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as that goes, you know what I'm saying? Like just enjoying it. Like I started dancing first, right? So not footworking.
Right.
Um just the things you see, like you see Michael Jackson, you imitate Michael Jackson, you see
Right.
MC Hammer, you imitate that. And then
It's all the
as far
popular dance.
right,
Like stuff off TV.
Right.
exactly. Like, structured dancing didn't happen till around like probably sixth, seventh grade, where they forced us in like this dance group at our school for a school talent show.
What
I
was the name? What
didn't
was
want
the
to
group
do it.
name?
I forgot the name.
Oh,
Like I went to, man, I forgot whatever the hell they was calling us, but
Phil was up in there popping and rolling.
I didn't want to do it. But you end up being good at something.
right.
Dancing was one of them things where I was good at. Eighth grade, um, ended up linking back with some homies from one of my other grade schools. I went to like 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers. Obviously, I was kind of a troublemaker,
Oh.
supposedly, right? They just didn't know, when they can't determine what's wrong with a kid, what I'm saying, they brand you a troublemaker, they kick you out of school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So on to the next. Yeah, end up blinking back in 8th grade with a homie named John Blue, right?
Okay.
John Blue is a part of Main Attraction.
Mm.
Him being one of my teachers at the time. We had a public battle at that, like, this is my first public battle. I got smoked. I'm talking about it wasn't even like fair how bad I got whooped after learning just enough, right?
Right.
So let's just say fast forward. Learning how to footwork, learning how to dance, so, what I'm saying, as far as like what we do now. Well, back for that time frame. I want to say junior year in high school, he was a year behind me. Ended up taking everything I learned from Main Attraction, from him being the Main Attraction and a couple other homies along the way. Gym time, halftime at St. Joseph High School, ended up smoking his ass. Like, and it wasn't fair at all. Like, the whole gym was out in the hallways watching us dance.
Mm.
I think that was the day that I retired him.
That's when you hung it up.
He may have he made, I don't know if you're familiar with the song "I'm in Love with Your Booty."
No. I probably had to hear it.
Okay, I'll play it or I send it to you.
Okay.
He made that song and a couple other songs, and like he do his little performance 1-2 thing on stage, but that's about it. He ain't no more public battles for John Blue.
Mm. See, that's dope.
So you went from dancing. Well, you was DJing. You was still DJing while
No,
you was
I
dancing.
didn't DJ. I didn't start DJing until like I started making music.
You heard that song before, y'all.
Yeah, I
Can you
know.
hear me?
Yeah.
That girl don't turn around because I'm in love with your back. Love with your back.
Oh, wow. Okay. I know it now. Okay, thanks, Clint.
Thank you, Clint. It's been a minute since we heard it. That's what.
Yeah, that's all. I'm like, huh? Oh, okay, I got you now.
It's an old ass song though.
Yeah. So what? So when did you start actually DJing? What year was this?
2012.
2012.
Okay.
2012, 2011.
And when
Started-
so how did you feel when you first got that first, I don't know what, DJ equipment, you know what I'm saying, your first.
Man, look, I used everybody else's equipment up until I end up getting like my own. Like first thing that came to me was the laptop, right? And then we would practice on using virtual DJ, right?
Right.
And then we went from virtual DJ to Tractor. And then eventually I went to, Serato. And the first thing they put you on, like I got put on, was 12s. You know what I'm saying? And I was at like, till I had to learn, forced to learn it on 12s at Tracksman House.
So who's actually your first teacher? As far as I know, your uncle was into the, but who's like your
as far as
first
production of music,
Yeah.
I mean, the production of DJ.
DJ?
DJing, my first teacher was Rashad. And we learned at Spin's crib on his 12s. Rashad would do this one little thing where he'd start the blend off, right? And then he'd go and fuck with the 12 or the, you know what I'm saying, the settings, and turn that shit to 33 and make you fix it. Those are the settings on your 12 or your CDJ, right? Is fuck with your settings and tell you to fix the problem and keep everything on beat. And if you fuck up, next. So we got like boot camp training for when it was Ghetto Techs. Basically trying to make us mold us into many representations of them. Now, as far as like the making tracks go, Rashad was my mentor for that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And then you start picking up, you start meeting other, DJs through Rashad, correct?
I've started meeting everybody, like, honestly, before I even started making tracks. That was like 2006. I started making tracks in like the end of 2009. So I was already friends with Spin before I even met Rashad. I met Clint, Trax Gant, Rock, and Speed. I was already friends with Rock, actually, at the time that I started meeting everybody else.
What was that first track that you made that you knew was like, okay, yeah?
The first one I made,
Yeah.
the first one I made that everybody liked was Take It Off. It was a Pimp C rip. So I cut up Pimp C's voice. So Take It Off, bitch, bend over, let me see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. That was one. And another one would be this Rick Ross track. Forget the name of it. I called it Just Affiliated, but I forget the name of the actual song. I'm pretty sure you got it, J. Ron.
Yeah, J-Ron got it. J-Ron got it, Phil. J-Ron got it, yo. You got your whole catalog. You don't even know it.
You should talk, Isaac.
Hey, I know nothing.
Yeah,
I know nothing.
Y'all be killing me. Gee. All right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, like so many hard drives and so many tracks ago. Like I don't have nothing from anything from 2010, nothing from 2011. It's luck of the draw, man. Like some of that stuff crashed, some of it, you know what I'm saying, like it just died out.
Well, I'm gonna see what I get so I can send you email of your stuff. So
some of the shit you can keep. I'm gonna lie to you, I don't even want to hear some of that shit. Like you progress, right? And you just be like, it's cringy to hear it because it's like, okay, at that point, I don't even know if he was, informed of like what's a good bit rate to export the track at, you know what I'm saying? Or like the, like all the technicalities, everything to make it sound good, right, and clear.
Right.
I'm play that shit gonna sound crunchy, and I'm gonna be like, throw the whole computer away.
Man. So how was it like doing your first gig, your first DJ gig?
Nervous as hell, man. Like, cause you ain't really played out in front of people like that. Like I hadn't. I didn't play out in front of people like that. I was playing amongst my peers.
Right.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of, there was a learning experience. I'll call it that.
Well, what was it? Do you remember where you what was the first gig?
My first gig was on the north side in the Underbar, some shit like that. Let me go back to it. It's on Lincoln Highway. Give me 1 second.
He says up north.
Yep.
I don't see.
Well, there was a bar anyway.
You ain't talking about Smart Bar or nothing, right? No.
Nah.
Can I see the name of it?
Anywho, it was a learning experience because I had train wrecked, you know what I'm saying? Because I was playing on 12s and I wasn't familiar with 12s. So
what is 12s for the non-DJ?
Technique 1200s. The old school way of playing. I ain't gonna say it's an old school way of playing. I like them now. I hated them then.
Right.
Because I wasn't familiar with it. I didn't know how to use them. But now at this point, I know how to navigate my way around it.
Okay. That's growth right there.
Yeah. That's the part, always the part that sucks. Turntables. Thanks, Jake. Same difference. Technique 1200 turntables. That's the technical.
Okay. Turntables.
But instead, like now, it's just, we use either a controller or CDJs. And CDJ is just a more modern, like it doesn't rotate on its own, right? You got to rotate the CDJ. You have to do the work versus work being done for you. And you know what I'm saying? You got to move the record.
So basically the 12s is more manual.
Correct.
Compared to all the fancy,
Okay, let me help you out. A turntable is a record player. It plays vinyl records, and we use a vinyl record to control Serato. CDJs is more of a MIDI type player, or controllers more of MIDI, and it's, you know what I'm saying. The turntable, a real turntable, as far as vinyl turntables, it spins. CDJs don't spin.
Okay, more automatic.
So what one of the CDJs is where they put like the CDs in and then they spin it, or what was that?
Yeah.
Right? Am I correct on that?
Yeah, more digital. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, that makes sense then.
Right.
If you use to the digital area, the era, then you gotta go back to the manual way of doing stuff. It can get a little bumpy.
Yeah, I came in in the digital wave. So like the transition, like in between, back and forth. You know, if you're not familiar, you're gonna have a bad show.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know you can redeem yourself, you'll get another chance. But you know, it's gonna be a long climb back.
Mm-hmm.
So that first experience, or your first event DJ gig, um, how do you think you did? Like rate yourself 1 to 10.
I say 5 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I
It's
didn't,
a learning experience. A learning experience.
Right. It's your first gig.
No, it's all about learning.
It
And
wasn't.
look where it brought you. Look where it brought you.
It wasn't no packed house. I say that shit. Thank God.
And what was you all you was playing all genre of music?
Nah, I was just playing footwork, bro.
Okay.
Just tracks.
So it was footwork there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like and it's your first time too. Oh yeah, that.
That sting is something incredible, boy. That sing.
Crowd forward is a tough crowd.
It is.
How about when they looking at you like where you trying to correct the blend, and you know what I'm saying, they can stop dancing, and it's like
they looking waiting like,
what is this nigga doing?
Right.
The face though, that
fix the music now. Hey, so after that experience, then where did that lead you to?
More practice. A shit ton of practice.
Good.
A whole hell of a lot of practice. Like if you living by, you know what I'm saying, like bros, like Rashad's rules, rest in peace. You get put behind the 8 ball, and you get, you know what I'm saying, you got to work your way back to, you know what I'm saying, back to be able to shoot the 8 ball, you know. Ain't no, it's either you redeeming yourself quick, or it's gonna take you some time to redeem yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be realistic. If you're running a company or you're running a business, no one's gonna put you back out in the field if you know what I'm saying, you like, oh yeah, you fucked up.
You know you fucked up, right?
Exactly. You might cost us some money, fam. So you might have to sit this one out. You can come, you can attend, but I don't know about you playing.
Right.
So I know you got, so besides Rashad, I know other legendary, DJs like your Clint, you know what I'm saying, RP, Traxman, those guys. I know they, was giving you pointers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
On the track side.
Clint, I get a lot of quality control advice from Clint, because like Clint is I look at Clint is a technical expert, right?
Okay.
And maybe that's, a shit ton of, like I say, trial and error is your best teacher.
Right.
Traxman at a particular time, that was the person who was teaching us on 12s, who handle that. Then I learned how to frame a track. So basically how to, line it up, make everything make sense going along the way. How to, how to start the track, the how, all the utilize the MP. The first person that taught me how to use the MP was Rashad. As far as like after I learned everything, because I didn't have any equipment, we used FL. I learned from Earl and Manny. And those are the two people that, pretty much helped out with that. For those who don't know what FL is, FL Studio. It's
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops. It's kind of, yeah.
Well, yeah, same difference. It's cleaned itself up now. So that's considered a digital audio workstation. So instead of you having like a MPC or anything, a drum machine present, you using an interface on your computer or a program on your computer rather.
Yeah. Especially for people like me that don't have like DJ equipment, so I could like make music on my computer.
That's production equipment.
I got none of that. But yeah, I don't got the production equipment, but I could still be able to make a track on my the Fruity Loops.
You know, and if you master it the right way, it'll sound the same.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You know, you just got to know what you're doing and not try and put too much extra on it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Dang. So then as time started going past, I've seen that you had start moving on up.
What you talking about specifically?
People was I know it was one point in time where people was searching for them field tracks.
When is this? Never heard this.
Yeah. So before
Hell.
he said, please
want to know.
So
the voice.
So I was about to say, before you had left, you know, as far as it was a point in time where definitely your name started buzzing out here, as far as like, man, you been hearing that new DJ Phil? Or it'll be tracks that we'll hear and didn't even know that you made it.
Okay.
And it would be like, man, I thought Rashad made that, or I thought, and that was when a lot of people started noticing, as far as, wait, it's this DJ Phil's coming up in the game, because you know how new DJs people get overlooked, but that's when it's to start coming out, as far as, yo, yeah, y'all need to keep an eye on Phil, because his passion and his drive is definitely someone to not sleep on.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. As far as the tracks, I'm like trying to figure out what era, what particular time frame. You talking about 2015, 2016?
Yeah, this around that time.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't. It was around the time
tour life happened. That's what happened. The end of 2015. I was taking like 2015 period. I was on the road. On the road, and then I had a job. So like I was working a job, and whenever I had days off or like weekends off or whatever, I took the time off. I was gone. And then the closer toward the end of 2015, they had I had given my job notice that I was going to Detroit movement. I ended up coming back a little bit late from movement, and they fired me. So I could have fought it, but at the same time, I was like, fuck you. I done saved enough money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been put enough
I
to
don't remember that year, Phil.
Good times, right, Clint?
That's a good segue. How was that traveling for you, like, you know what I mean, far as like going to different countries?
I stayed in the U.S. I didn't hit any country outside yet. But
traveling period.
You get to see exactly, what impacts where, you know what I mean? What track, or what not just the track, but like what do they like specifically, and what part of the, you know what I'm saying, what concentration of the country, right? So like certain parts of LA, or like not just LA, California, they like their bass music heavy. So it's like more trap music as far as like the Bay goes. You know what I'm saying? LA is like some chill shit or the technical shit. But familiar house songs, like the familiar stuff.
Okay.
You know, Detroit, they like acid and techno.
Right.
And not just acid and techno, but also disco and what's the other? Drum and bass. Right. So like, you know, you're gonna play a lot of your lot of the tracks with drum breaks in it. You know, Chicago is always a house city. New York, house city.
Yeah.
Even though they like rap, they still love house. So like this is all the things that I found out while touring, then also going to Oregon, Portland.
Okay.
They like the trappy shit in the drum and bass as well, you know. All of the weird wonky shit. So like anything that was kind of like a bit of a miss to footworkers here, right? Like y'all kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying, it's cool, but it's not my cup of tea. They love that shit over there. So it just gives you production clues for how you know you're gonna shape your music for certain audiences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Broaden up them horizons.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's and that's definitely is always needed. I mean, the things get created and people create history when they step outside the box.
Oh yeah. That and okay, so that led to like 2016 on the road again. Me and Manny spent like a month in Cali, right? Well, not in Cali, but like on the West Coast period, like 40 some days, something like that.
Okay.
So a lot of them tracks that you was probably hearing is from that time frame too.
Mm.
Like we had made like over like 200 something tracks in that time frame.
Did y'all set a goal to make that many, or it just
like wake up every morning and kill shit. We'd wake up on because we was used to Midwest time. We waking up at Midwest time while we in Cali. So 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying, on the Midwest, it's 6 over there. So we waking up at 6 o'clock, going in the studio, getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Our day will probably shut down at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Just for production, you know, because you can't tell us no, we get back to it.
See, that's early bird gets the worm, man.
Yeah.
For real. That 5 a.m., 6 a.m. club.
Get 10 done down in one, you know, in like one whole session. You ain't the only time you left is between like, was it? We started at 6. By 10 o'clock, we probably got coffee once. Went to the bathroom once. You know what I'm saying? We in there locked in, focused. And there's like days of this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And then Clint know about it, you know, as soon as you land and you get into town, like, oh, you want to play this? You want to play that? They throw a booking your way. They throwing, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know what I'm saying, they open, they throwing bookings your way, throwing you opportunities to play. So, you know, that was another reason why, you know, that kept us in on the West. It was always something to do.
Always something to do. Showcase that talent.
Yeah.
See, and that goes for anybody that's watching the show that may do music, dance, art, anything. Just lock into your talents, and sometimes you gotta, get off Facebook or put the phone down and just lock in and go for hours to train, get better, practice, and evolve yourself in what you want to do in life. So that's definitely a good example for everybody that's watching as far as lock in. Don't be scared to lock in so that way you could showcase your talent comfortably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your gift will make room for you. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah. Your gift will reward you. With what as long as you true to it. As long as you true to your gift, you know what I'm saying? And don't half step it, you know what I'm saying? And enjoy the progress, enjoy the journey and the place that it takes you, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs. It ain't always gonna be pretty, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of what we do is taking the long road. And part of that is because and in some capacity it's with the culture comes responsibility. So it's not like you can just sit up and take any deal that comes your way.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you are taking people with you. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you do have people relying on you. That's the other thing. So you gotta be responsible enough to pick and choose your opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Not all them shits is opportunities. Sometimes it is, but it's what do they call it? It's an opportunist situation.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody may be waiting to feed off you versus you eating off the situation.
Right. So have you have any like understudy, like any proteges that you had you had under your wing when you was
Nah, not for real. Like I tried to teach one dude, you know what I'm saying, like how to make a track, and he told me, I think it makes more sense to do it this way. And that was the last time me and him ever sat down and tried to make a track.
Hey,
Um,
do you think you may have a future as prospect? Like may
um,
happen? You think it probably may come around again in the future as far as a different person? Or you like, nah, I ain't trying to.
I give a lot of advice, bro. I give a lot of free game, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. Like no one really knows that part. Outside of that, the only person that has come to me in that capacity will be Lil Chad, Rashad's son.
Huh.
Him nephew keep in contact. So but to me, I feel like he almost got it down.
Okay.
He almost got it. Like you don't really need no help. You just need guidance and you know what I'm saying, in life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because like if you were around if you were around um, your father like that in that capacity, you know what I'm saying? And to not have that, the physical attachment now you need someone to step in to give you something of that nature. Not necessarily try to be your father, but just give you a little bit, right? Or
Right.
you know what I'm saying, or give you something that, you know what I'm saying, you can take and you can that's tangible and like, okay, this is gonna help me in my development. And that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Just stepping in and like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like just asking the questions that need to be asked. How are you at, you know what I'm saying? How are you physically doing? How are you emotionally doing? How are you mentally doing? Like, fuck the music. How are you as a person?
Yeah, we most definitely need more of that.
A lot more of that.
I mean, you know, we got a lot of soldiers that, you know what I'm saying, that didn't left early, that left behind children. So at some point, you know, we all like the culture's got to pay it forward and obviously step in and, you know what I'm saying, check on their people. You know what I'm saying, check on their, you know what I'm saying, the people that's in the culture, check on like their children. You feel me?
Yeah. That's very important.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you consider this as like a family thing, right? Then be more family-like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to open your doors, you know what I'm saying, to those who need it. And not necessarily like, okay, yeah, give them a couch to crash on, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, come over, you know, you hungry, bro? Come over for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, build some fellowship with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know that you actually care. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these opportunities for and I just call it how I see it, right? Like all these reunions are actually fellowship opportunities. Them shits ain't like just reunions. That's time for, you know, you to bond with your people. You know what I'm saying? The people of the, you know, the whole community. You know what I'm saying? Like take advantage of that shit because you will learn from somebody something that you know what I'm saying, you might have been searching for something. You fuck around and find it.
Yeah.
So what is some advice that you would give a DJ in these times, a new generation DJ?
Whew. Be prepared. Be prepared, know your mediums. Know how to work every piece of equipment, right? So like not just your CDJ, your turntable, your controller. You know, learn how to, you know, hook all these things up. Learn the ins and outs of them. Be professional. Show up to your event, you know what I'm saying, 45 minutes to an hour early. Yeah, you may have to help the sound man out. And that's didn't happen in many events. You know what I'm saying? Like the sound wasn't up to par, or you know, they didn't have the right equipment. You had to call in and get somebody to bring something or get something extra. If you in this field of footwork, keep established relationship with the dancers, right? You know what I'm saying? That's partially why a lot of all these DJs are dancers first, then DJs. Right? You know, because it makes your event 10 times more valuable to have dancers at it. It makes you know what I'm saying? It makes it a memory, it makes it a movie. You feel me? As far as what everybody, you know, respect your elders. Because you ain't doing shit but, you know what I'm saying, recycling. You recycling the same thing, bro. This is like a never-ending story. You feel me? You're gonna play the same music. You get learning skill set from another person that's older than you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a couple years or 10 years, right? I'm not saying kiss no ass, but I'm just telling you like general respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? because this craft came before you and it's going to outlast your ass. That's literally, you know what I'm saying, on both ends of the scale, as far as the dance go and as far as the DJing go, you know what I'm saying? The craft came before you and it's going to end up outlasting you.
Yeah. That's 100.
Let's see, what other advice do I have for you? Oh, that's just on that end. Maintain your health. That's your first priority. Make sure you're healthy.
Tell them that again.
Say that for the people in the back.
Make sure you're healthy. Like, cause you can't do none of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like realistically, like not even with a half, you can't even half-ass this shit if you're not healthy. That's your mind, your body, you know what I'm saying, and for sure your financials.
So that just don't apply to dancers.
No,
That do not apply just for dancers.
no, for dancers, you know, y'all need to
Healthy.
not just health, do some conditioning. Tired of seeing you niggas with dad stomachs.
Dad stomachs.
You get the dad bod trying to do the lombardo across the floor.
Oh. Oh my God, man. He said the dad stomachs, because that is true though.
Man.
Yeah,
The damn stomachs is out here.
Hey, then they wonder why they tired.
Yeah.
You're right. You gotta think about it. If you ever played football or basketball, you know what two-a-days is. And if you'd have had you know what I'm saying, if you had double conditioning, come on, man, put it together. You need the same conditioning now.
And the older you get, the more you need.
Yeah.
The moves ain't looking so crisp at 40 years old when you got, you know what I'm saying, you done packed on an extra 40 pounds from when you was 22.
Yeah. I'm glad that on this show that
Hey buddy, I'm not talking to you, Clint.
look, I saw Clint like I just for those that that's on the show, really think about health and just put more emphasis in your health. Even if you think you already healthy, you can't get enough of it, you know.
Exactly.
Seriously. So always keep pushing yourself.
You know, whatever pain you might be going through, like, you know, that's gonna cause you to pick up, you know, have a vice. Like shit. I'm gonna be honest. What am I? So I smoked cigarettes for about 16 years.
Okay.
I quit last year, or like a year and 6 months ago. I quit smoking.
Good stuff, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And that's, you know, all of that is due to, you know, the excessive drinking, the smoking, or whatever else you may do. Like all of that is based on whatever trauma you experienced in your life, or, you know, needing a
substance,
a crutch.
Yeah.
Like you might be impatient. I mean, you know, was terribly impatient. You know, I pick up a cigarette and flame it up, and that's the only thing calming me down.
Mm-hmm.
So now at this point, you know, you got to control what exactly it is that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that can pretty much be anything too, because I know for me, it was it was food. Like if I'm stressed out, if I'm stressed out about something, I'll just go back. You know what I'm
Now,
saying? Like
grab some food.
just grab something. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna fulfill that. You know what I mean? And then I'll wonder why I'm like so sluggish the next day. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Like I'm feeling heavy. You know what I'm saying? And also what you eat, what you
Yeah,
eat also um helps like it if you eat bad, you'll have bad thoughts.
yeah.
Yep.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like you will have bad thoughts. And
You
like
are who you eat. You
that's
are.
why you gotta that's why they say you should clean they should you should cleanse not just your you know what I'm saying, your body, but cleanse your mind as well because all that go hand in hand.
Yeah. You the
Yeah,
vibration.
detoxing. Yeah, that's a definite must as well. Like you just don't know how much extra BS you have in your body because of preservatives or processed food.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like uh, that's another thing. Like being on tour, you ain't got the best diet because you bouncing around, you bouncing from one place to the next place. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be there. Like you might miss your flight, fucking around with LA traffic.
You can't even run.
Nope.
Mm. See?
Hey Clint, shut up, boy. Hey,
Clint says, I've been smoking since 1994 and I ain't quitting because I'm not a quitter.
shut up, man. Hey, hell, man.
Hey, go to bed, man.
Oh my god, man. He's stupid as hell, dog. Like,
My mama didn't raise a quitter, man.
ah,
She
get
didn't
off.
raise a quitter. And I can't go to bed because I'm just dropping the van back off at work.
Never give up, huh, Quick? Okay.
Hey, man, he's
Brother
stupid,
Quick,
man.
Go
We
play the
so we,
sexy time track.
hey, we can start getting into these questions.
man.
Oh my God. Tamara Tamara said, I was curious. Oh my God. I was curious what happened after the LA period. You told us about the 40 days in LA, and I'm so curious to hear more about your story after 2016.
Hmm. Indeed. TekLife.
Um. Okay. After 2016, let's see what happened. I did a lot more festivals. Started doing a lot more festivals and doing a lot more community stuff as far as like with like I had been doing like the firehouse social thing that they do at the Lawndale Community Center, like a community was it the church?
Yeah, it's a church where they hold community dance events, and it be for b-boys, foot workers, and kids to do face paint and things like that. So the firehouse is a community event where they have dance tournaments and activities for the youth in the city.
So I did a lot of stuff like that. Um, let's see. Yeah, a lot more all style battles. That's the word for it. All style battles and festivals. Like outside of that, that's about it. I mean, as far as like the music goes, I was gonna get commissioned to do a lot more remixes as time went on, especially after doing the Dreezy remix that Fader ended up picking up.
Mm.
Um, Irina, you had a question?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna read them to you, bro.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Can I ask how did Beyonce end up on one of your tracks?" Ooh, nice. Good question, Irene.
That's an old one. That was a remix competition.
Mm.
So that was for End of Time. End of Time was a song that Beyonce did, and I did. They commissioned SoundCloud artists to do remixes. So I downloaded the stems and I just went at it.
Mm.
And that's how I ended up doing the Beyonce track.
Dope.
You digging in crates for this one, huh?
Yeah. He goes down on the show. Hey. So
So what's the next one?
this one is from Kales. She said, "Did traveling to different cities, touring, change the way you approach music, and how, if so?"
No, actually listening to regular music changed the way I approached music. It's in terms of like how it is now, how music is now. Like you have a dropout, and that's as far as like where they mute all the vocal, or mute everything. I'm sorry, and then all the sounds in the track, all the instruments, and it's just a vocal stretch, and then it picks back up. So as far as how you may play the music, yeah. How I play music in different, like according to where we at in the world may depend on where, what city I land in. And what are they like and what are they used to, what type of music are they used to, and what's what are they, what originally came out there. Let's just say if I'm in Baltimore, right? In Baltimore, they known for Baltimore club music. So whatever their hit song was, I might have remixed that, and from that particular genre, and made it a footwork track. Then I'm gonna play it there. So that's the only. I wouldn't say how I change music.
Okay.
I
So I got
say change my approach, but it changes the delivery of how I play it.
Okay.
yeah, I got a question from Facebook. Cal heard.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when would you be doing another EP?
The latest one I have out is Back to the Beginning. That's on Night Slugs. I'm working on another one for Night Slugs, but as far as some hardcore footwork shit, like I'm in the process of working on my TekLife album.
Crossfire got a question. He said, "What's your favorite track you ever made?"
Mm, mm. That's a difficult question because it's a couple.
Make them work. Top 3.
I'll say the week that Rashad was over here, we made Every Day of My Life, right? We may end up making like 8 tracks that fucking week. That weekend, excuse me. So that had to be, that's favorite track. That was one. Another one was when I made Hit This with Manny and used Miss 313's vocals that I co-wrote with her. That was 2012. Recently, favorite would be RP, and that leads into Clint's question. For A Walk the Walk. Now, the one that you all heard, so let's go into Clint's question now. So the one
wait, hold on. For those on Facebook, Clint question was, how did you end up working with RP Boo? For those that can't see the question. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
I was at RP's house and we started working on the project. He said he had something for me. I'm like, okay, let's hear it. You know, I listened to the concept and we started putting it together, right? So midway through the track, I'm like, man, I think it's dope. Let me we get halfway through the track. We doing everything in I want to say we were in MPC app. So I say, let me get the parts so I can do a remix for this. So he said, gives me the parts. So what you all end up hearing was my remix of I Walk the Walk, which is Flight 1235. Y'all never heard the original. The original ended up getting like once he upgraded his software, it compromised the track. So I think he's trying to get everything back in order for that, as far as like the track goes.
Okay.
Like so y'all might hear the original soon. But as far as that goes, that particular track, that's the my remix of I Walk the Walk. Crossfire ended up coming over and doing the voiceover, and RP was over here to you know what I'm saying, just oversee the project.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that, you know, that picture on Instagram that get posted up, that's what that was about.
Okay. So we got another question from Vic. He says, "Do you consider yourself one of the best to do it in the city?"
The best passed away. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. And then this question is from Jake. What's some of your favorite music or albums of all time, juke or not? And then he also said, also, what's your favorite Footwork mix CD?
Tackle over the second question. Favorite Footwork mix CD.
Mm-hmm.
One of them would be let's say Laying the Smackdown 2.
Woo!
100% Ghetto.
Woo!
Southside Connection 2. K-Town to the Hundreds.
All flame.
Every
Hey, who made
those CDs is what I grew up off of when I first started Footwork. That's great.
who made K-Town to the Hundreds?
K-Town to the Hundreds.
Rashad and Traceman.
Rashad Spin and Tracks, man. 2004.
Yes. I
Hey, look across Crossfire knowing his history.
Hey, you heard me. That's the first thing I said. Spin Rashad Traceman.
Some of my favorite albums of all time. Mom, you want me to show my age, huh?
Yeah, and the album, and on that part, it don't have to be juke. It could. So he said juke or not.
All right, so you want to go there. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Lonnie Listener Smith, Expansions. Roy Ayers, Ubiquity. I have some downstairs, but I should have just brought my vinyls up. Isley Brothers. The I can't name a particular album. I would damn near want to say all the motherfuckers, but
Well, that's cool. He said songs or albums, so you good if you can't think of one.
oh, you said songs or albums?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, he just said, "What's some of your favorite music or albums of all time?" So you good on that?
See, brother Sade, we can, the list can keep going on and on and on. Actually,
Well, no, you good. So I'm gonna go to the next question, which is from my teacher again, Cowherd. What do you enjoy making better? Between gutter tracks or regular tracks?
talking about gutter track. You mean battle track, bro?
Yeah, you know Cowherd, old school, so you know gutter track is battle tracks to them.
I'll be honest. Like I like the what do you like, backing up better sample tracks or gutter tracks? My mission when I came in was just like to turn pop culture shit, and that was, because everyone else was already everyone else already had the battle stuff down, right? So I figured I can play around with the pop stuff and get the certain crowd and then turn them onto the hood shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now at this point, like I enjoy making the world dance, like making people dance. That's the thing that I enjoy. So it doesn't matter if it's, to a hardcore battle track, or if it's to like something like that's more clubby.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you dancing, I'm straight. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a win for me.
Cool. That's what's up.
But the main thing is, expression. Like everything that I make is just a portion of expression.
Mm-hmm. That's what's important. So next question is from DJ Clint. He says, "Who do you want to work with?"
This is a little bit long overdue. I'm supposed to be working with Clint, actually, now that he mentioned that. Clint.
I wasn't even talking about me, man.
No, too late now.
I got to put it out there.
Right.
Like it's actually long overdue, and we had the conversation already. But just like I had the conversation with Dion and Paul Johnson. I'm supposed to be working with them. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting sick, so that deterred a lot of that. But now that I'm feeling better, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we gonna work soon as I move, okay?
Cool.
Let's go. Phil and Clint. Let's go.
I move on the 1st, so just be looking out for that call.
Bet. Phone will always be on, bro. The only people that's on D&D and do not disturb is bill collectors and the people I want to talk to. So if you ain't saved in my phone, you on D&D. But do another joint with Spin. I really, I like working with. I work with Manny a lot. That's my, you know what I'm saying, bro. Will challenge you musically, but not just challenge you musically, but also make you bring out the best in you, right? So what I'll say is, if it's not a person that doesn't bring out the best in you, right? Musically, or make you think, you don't want to work with them. You want to work with somebody that's gonna push you. So outside of those who I mentioned, that's the end all be all. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to see if anybody had any other questions on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I was reading too. Yeah, that's I was checking too just for any other questions too.
But you got something new I can battle John King off of. That's big.
Right, that's why I was trying to laugh.
Man, you funny.
You got something.
I ain't battling no. I don't know why you put that.
Up, Buddha getting called out on BTN is going down behind the name.
Say if it don't come with an invoice, you ain't gonna see me there.
You damn right. Say it again. Invoice is done. Oh yeah, but we want to say thanks, man, for even coming. This was long overdue though, because I know we supposed to been had you on the show. You know what I'm saying? But things happen, and it happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? To interview you now. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we want to give you your flowers while you're here. We don't want to wait till you gone. You know what I'm saying? Then now we kind of, where's Phil? You know what I'm saying? What was behind Phil? You know what I'm saying? What was behind the name? What was behind the name? You know what I'm saying? So we wanted to make sure that we gave, gave you your flowers, and we appreciate you from all the hard work that you put in, far as, even, the music, the support, because you support everybody. You know what I'm saying? You come to support, you ain't even gotta be DJing, you just come, and show love, not just to the dancers, but to, the DJs and to the community.
Yeah.
And we all support him.
Facts.
I want to piggyback on the part when Phil said how he worked with RP Boo. What's amazing is we ended up on RP Boo's Planet Mood label. I'll tell you what. And we didn't know that was going to happen at that time. So great opportunity for both me and Phil. And shout out Phil for the opportunity to put me on the track as well too.
Right.
Shout out to Cross with the album still in the plastic, yo. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my album's still in the plastic, and it's in the actual packing folder too. I ain't taking that out.
Real collectors recognize real collectors.
Right. Yeah. But yeah,
J-Ron, you don't collect, you steal.
Oh shit!
Hey, J-Ron be at BG's hacking people's computers.
Hacking people's computers.
Damn, Deron, I didn't know you had it like that. It says,
Hey, Clint, that's why he be better DJ all the time,
huh? You already know that man be over there with a little hacker. He be sucking all the music out the computers, man. That man got tracks from people I ain't even know made tracks.
Hey, y'all, J-Rod do be having them jailbreak phones, bro. So you already know he probably be straight right about it.
My eyes watering over here. Y'all is crazy.
Hey, he just standing there, just transmitter. Just got a whole track.
That nigga be right by the Wi-Fi.
Oh, they ain't coming on my crib.
Then the man gonna look at me and say, "Click, don't change the track yet."
Right.
It ain't fully yet downloaded. Oh my god.
That man gonna say, "You gotta wait for my progress. You gotta wait for the progress bar to fill."
Oh my god, man. Oh man. That was just hilarious, man. Oh.
I needed that laugh, man.
Oh,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, bro. Y'all love y'all, man. For real, for real.
Hey, we love you too,
love you too,
bro.
bro. Hey.
Oh man.
Yeah, but yeah, Phil, yeah, you already know you got our support 100% on anything that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? If you need us, you know what I'm saying? We one phone call away. You know what I mean? And of course, you know what I'm saying, you got my line, so you can hit me up anytime.
Appreciate it.
You can tell everybody your social media platforms.
Yeah, so they can get in tune with you and the music.
All right, so you can find me on Twitter at DJ Phil _ all one word, all caps. And I'll type it in too.
Okay. Because you got a regular page and a fan page, right?
Facebook, yeah.
Facebook,
Right.
okay, yeah.
Facebook kind of weird like that, but whatever.
I know that is crazy though, like because I know Mass is linked all together too, and it's weird.
System downloading.
It's just system download.
Instagram is DJ Phil TekLife, all one word.
Yeah, so please get in tune with Phil. You know what I'm saying? Ask him all the questions. You know what I mean? Y'all got listen for my out of towners. Y'all have all these DJs information. Like, so y'all can go to them, please. Inbox them. Because I be getting I get the messages.
What track is that?
What track is that? Listen, they ain't no more than I know. I just play the music. You know what I mean? I can tell you the DJ, some of the tracks, I don't even know the names, the proper name for it. So, you know what I'm saying? I can lead you straight to the DJ.
Right.
I must say this to all footworkers. Y'all must learn the names of these tracks and the artists who made them. That's very important for every footworker. Y'all gotta know the name of the track. And I'm talking about Boo Dilly and Jerron too. Y'all gotta know the name of the track.
All right, so I'm gonna settle this for you now. That track that's on floating around that J-Lo was dancing to from Goon Squad is called, with the violins on it, it's called Murder Architecture.
And I want to piggyback off of what Crossfire said. Learn the track. Learn how to dance to the track. Learn the breakdowns, the build-ups. You know what I mean? Learn them tracks.
Yeah, because it'll make you a better dancer at the end of the day.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I only know the OG DJ tracks. So if you ask me any new, I'm just being real. If you ask me,
I ain't mad at you. I don't even know my own damn track.
Like if you ask me any new tracks, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I make a track and forget it. I don't even be knowing my own shit. So I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So if it, you know what I mean? But y'all, like I said though, y'all have their information, you know what I'm saying, as far as their social media platforms. Y'all can go to them, ask them, you know, about this track, that track, you know what I mean? You know, BPMs, any knowledgeable music term that you want to know, they are the professionals at that. You know what I mean? So please go hack. I mean, I said hack. Oh my God.
Listen to Clint.
Clint got me on
music. God damn it, J-Ron.
Y'all can bug.
Damn it, Ron.
Y'all can bug J-Ron and Crossfire too, because they the ones with the. Oh, Jake asked the question. Jake asked who got the most.
I ain't nothing.
He said J-Ron or Crossfire.
He said who has more tracks between me or Crossfire?
J-Ron.
I have no idea.
That's easy. J-Ron. J-Ron got videos and everything. J-Ron got a video of me dancing with a perm.
Who asked that question?
Oh my God.
That was Jake.
Jake from Australia. You need to go, man. Don't put me in it.
Hey, J Dot said,
you said J Ron got a video of him dancing with a perm. It must be.
I do.
It must be the folks days.
My first.
Hey, J Dot said people better bring that heat for Wolfpack reunion.
I'm not DJing. I'm a bystander.
I'm not even coming.
He said it. Not even coming.
Oh my God, man. Anything you need to promote, Phil?
Oh no, just a Wolfpack reunion, bro. That's about it. That's the only thing that's pertinent right now. Other than that, I'm working on Higher EP for Higher EP is the next one for Night Slugs, and then All Night Flight is my album for TekLife. So I'm working on those two simultaneously.
Yeah, definitely. That's fire right there. I can't wait for that.
Do anybody else, before we close out, do anybody else have anything to promote?
I do. For those that missed Track Attach, you can catch it on my Facebook Live. I will. We share it. It was T-Rail versus Field. If y'all missed out, then February 21st will be another installment of Track Attach, which will be Manny versus DJ Rowe. So teacher versus student. So yeah.
And this Clint speaking. Next thing I got coming, Beatdown Radio is definitely coming. I'm looking for Phil. I gotta get some mixes from him. Beatdown Radio is coming. We working out all the particulars. I want to pitch some things to you and Budilla and J Ron about this show and trying to get it on my platform. It's coming very, very soon. We're just working out the particulars right now. It's going to be the app just like it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we trying to step it all the way up. And also, like I said, I want to try to get this show on my platform as well as Isaac's. He's not Crossfire no more. He's Isaac.
Graduation.
Okay, Clinton.
Hey,
his business name.
Hey, what I'm about to say, ain't that, hey, Clint gave you that Crossfire.
Y'all need to quit.
That was the commercial.
Now he Isaac.
Okay, Clinton. Clinton Hill.
Also, if you missed the CFology count, which was awesome.
I was just about to say, I got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out to the amazing students, teachers.
Yes, teachers,
shout out to the world.
Mickey, Kelly, love you ladies. If y'all missed it, y'all can, it's not, you didn't miss it because it's available. The recordings are available. You can go to DM CFology for the details for that. Also, Wolfpack reunion, which is on the 30th, right?
31st, Sunday.
31st.
Day party 5 to 9.
About 5 to 9. You know what I mean? So get in tune. Contact Darion for more information about that. Also, Stilo has T-shirts.
Oh yeah, shout out to Stilo with the Wolfpack shirts. I'm actually gonna
be show the shirts.
Right, I got mines and such. You know,
collect this.
Got to show the shirt and such. Yes, sir.
The only problem with that shirt is missing somebody's name, and I told Stilo and he didn't fix it.
Oh, they on?
No, Bijou.
Yeah,
his name Bijou. If you remember the Wolfpack track, his name is in that track.
Right.
And also we have February 27th. February 27th, we got the Kings brunch, me and Hot. Networking with all the Kings in Chicagoland. If you out of the state, you can come and join as well. I think we got like maybe 3 to 4 tickets left. It's a free event. So y'all need to, get in tune with that. All the info is on me and Hot page for that event.
Be sure to dress casual.
Please make sure, because you're not getting in.
Gotta look suave. Gotta look suave.
I'll be there with my suit on.
This is a business networking event.
I'll be there with my suit on, brother.
Right. I don't have nothing against nobody, but please let's dress accordingly. You know what I mean? Also, I have class tomorrow night at All That Jazz at 7:30 p.m. Also, for my people that is out of town, y'all want to take class, I will most definitely be having it online. So just inbox me, and you can take class tomorrow.
Get that workout. Log in.
So just DM me, message me, text me. You know what I mean? And I'll give you the information. And all the information is on Facebook anyway, but I'm gonna repost it tomorrow anyway. So anybody else have anything they want to? Did I cover everything? Mickey, Kelly,
Yep, I think so.
CFology Music Edition will be April 10th through the 11th. Flyer will drop next week. 3 master classes and international beat battle. Also, I am having a master class. I will let y'all know that ASAP. I'm working with Kelly with that. It's a ghosting class. Ghosting class.
No, so, I will be in that class.
So just we'll give y'all a heads up on dates and things of that nature as well. Also, J. Ryan is gonna start doing more online classes as well.
Absolutely, definitely already in progress with so it's about time. Yeah.
One more. Don't forget DJ Solo's project Bust Down 4, March 25th, the day after my birthday. So be sure to catch that. Shout out my boy Solo.
Hey, shout out to the people that was in my class. They got some snippets of some Solo tracks already. So y'all kind of got some first dibs on first ears hearing some of them tracks I was playing. So if you was in my class and wondering who was making that music, once again, that was DJ Solo. So
thanks, thanks Crossfire for that, because I surely forgot about that. And I think that's about it. Thank you again, bro, DJ Phil, for joining us tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back same time, same place. Also, those videos will be up soon on YouTube. The behind the name videos will be up soon. We will let y'all know once we have them available. So everybody have a good rest of the night. Love y'all. Stay safe out there. Peace.
All flame.